Pakistan be trusted with the nukes? That is the straight, unequivocal question that the Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh has asked. For the longest time, remember, there has been a lot of conversation and a lot of unease because you've seen various world capitals speaking about this. Because for a country where you do not know who's calling the shots, whether it is the deep state, whether it is, their prime minister, though everyone knows that the prime minister is nothing but a lame duck. But there are serious questions of security. And there are serious issues of this quote-unquote nuclear blackmail, the tactic, the card that Pakistan has used again and again. If you recall, over the last, many days, as Pakistan was continuously pummeled by India, there was this conversation that came in of, quote-unquote a nuclear blackmail. The Prime Minister first called out Pakistan and that blackmail, where he said, do not try to blackmail us, because we will talk with you, but only on POK and terror, and forget Kashmir. So as straight as it could be. Today, Rajnath Singh, the Raksha Mantri, has scaled it up to another level because he today has put the onus on the world community. Powers who believe that they are superpowers, they are the ones driving everything around in this world. Where are they today? Are they not aware of the dangers of Pakistan and these nukes posing a security threat, and not just in Southeast Asia, but across the globe now? Because come to think of this, we do not know who is controlling the Pak nukes. Is it really the civilian government there that otherwise has zero control? Or is it the rogue state, the deep state, the ISI, GHQ, Rawalpindi? So who's controlling it? No one knows. On top of it, for a moment think, what if these nukes fall into the hand of terrorists, of jihadi elements? What do they do with it? What could they do with this? They just need to press that red button and the entire world will be affected by it. Has anyone factored that? Now, India has been very, very clear that we are not the aggressor. There is a nuclear doctrine that we follow, where it comes to the no first use, it comes to minimum deterrence, it comes to the fact that it is the civilian government in charge and giving a command on as and when these nuclear weapons have to be used. But when it comes to Pakistan, there is no official doctrine that they have, and not that they follow any particular playbook. So will the world community even take a note? I think we have reached a very critical point in this entire conversation, because this is just not about a ceasefire violation. This is not just about these drones coming in from Pakistan. No longer it's about that. It is the next level of danger that the world needs to be prepared about. And the very fact today that in an unprecedented manner, there is this clarion call that is going in from the Raksha Mantri today to the world across, to the world community, to ask them whether they believe that these nukes are even safe in Pakistan's hand. Who's going to be accountable tomorrow if, God forbid, something happens? Will there be action? Will there be response? We do not know. But I think when it comes to this relationship between India and Pakistan, one thing is getting largely clear, that the Modi doctrine is clearer by the moment. There are certain red lines, and there is a particular block that we have kind of carved for ourselves, where the Indus Water Treaty in abeyance, we are not talking about it. We'll talk about the POK, we will talk about terror. Kashmir is not even a part of that conversation anymore. And we want the world to be equally responsible for what dangers even India faces. Because Pakistan, if you recall the history, multiple times has tried this nuclear blackmail tactic. And there are powers around who will tell you, oh, let's dial down tensions, Pakistan has nuclear weapons. But why? Why should a country like Pakistan be allowed to even hold nuclear weapons? Who's monitoring those nuclear weapons? I think it's high time we have that hard and a straight conversation. And it's not just about India and Pakistan anymore. It is about the world and the so-called powers who love to monkey balance. We are on NDTV. We'll continue to track that story.